Hello, beautiful people. So, this is Divine Akuwavi Yemaja, and I have not heard from you all in a while. You all have not heard my voice. I've been super busy. I've been taking care of myself, doing my self care rituals. So, I hope everybody else have been taking care of themselves too. Because at this point, we already know what the deal is. So today's topic, I wanted to talk about raising our vibrations, and this is going to be like a part, like a series. This is just part one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with part two or part three, but it's definitely time to put awareness out there that on ways that we can raise our vibrations. So we're just going to go right in. Raising our vibrations, part one. So the first way that you can raise, one of the ways that you can raise your vibrations, or one of the ways that I raise my vibration, is I consume less and I give more. So this is where learning how to balance. It doesn't matter whatever it is. And this time, the things that we have to exchange with others is currency, is money, currency. But in the back days, it was kind of like a trade off for anything. One part of the land can only grow apples, and there was another part of the land that was only growing oranges. So it's kind of like they would trade off. The they would trade off. Nobody wants to sit around and eat oranges all day. But consume less, give more. That's with everything. With food, drink, every single thing. I'm not saying to starve yourself. I'm definitely not saying that. But be mindful of how much you're eating every day and what you're eating every day. Just because we get food full does not mean it's healthy. I remember one time I was so full and it was so miserable. I was so miserable. I was so full to where I felt like I ate so much to where the food was like at the root of my throat. Was at the root. I had ate too much. So now I'm learning how to balance. Sometimes I eat once a day. Sometimes I'll just have like liquids throughout the day. I've been drinking a lot more water. I've been containing. I never really had liked sugar like that or been like a sweets. I don't eat. Never ate sweets like that or been attracted to sugar, but I definitely consume less with everything. I'm watching everything. Like I'm gonna come back and something about that, about building a relationship with money. And so the second about or how to raise our vibrations is meditation, going within. And that is what meditation is. Meditation is going within and finding the answers, going in, seeing, listening to your body, going in and being still and being quiet. We're usually on like a day-to-day basis where we're just like ants, always on the run, to where we don't really have time to sit and meditate or even have the patience to sit and think, or not think, but meditate and just relax. When meditation, all types of things are going to come to surface. All types of things are going to come to your mind. But the key goal is for you to quiet yourself. Quiet. It's definitely kind of difficult to be quiet and still in a word that's constantly in movement, that's constantly throwing this and that in your face. It's very, very difficult, especially with these cell phones. My goodness. I definitely, and I'm so serious, I'm going back to house phones, like for real, for real. Because these damn cell phones, I'm tired of them. They make my head hurt. It's too much. I can't do it. And they come out with a new cell phone every 3 seconds. I'm not keeping up with that like I used to, but I'm mature now. Cannot do that no more. But let's go to number three. So number three is hydrate, flush out toxins, lemon water, and teas with herbs. So I've been drinking lemon water, and I don't add anything to my lemon water. It's just basic lemon water. I put about 3 lemons. I cut about 3 lemons up. I actually have a lemon squeezer, or I don't know what they call, but it squeezes the juice for me. And sometimes I'll freeze it so that it won't be as bitter. I don't know what happens when I freeze it, but it tastes so much better when I squeeze out the lemon juice and I put it in the freezer, and then I when the lemon juice is frozen, I dump it into my water, and it's just so sweet to where I don't have to add anything else to it. But you could add I wouldn't even say honey. I don't know how that would taste. But for sweeteners or to sweeten it up, if you don't like that bitter taste. I also drink teas. I drink like herbal teas a whole lot. Chamomile, probably not saying it right, but that's my favorite. It helps with digestion. Let me see, because I have so many books on different like herbs and like different teas. But chamomile is one of my favorite. It already comes in the already made pre-made, so you just dump the I actually put the tea bag in my tea. So chamomile is good. So like for spiritual purposes, chamomile is good for protection. It's good to make your lover more generous with money. And I know that's going into herbs. And I'm definitely going to do something about herbs because that is pretty much what I'm building my foundation off of. I didn't know how magical herbs are. So chamomile also treats, well, teething infants. And it's a temper soothing bath. It helped my upset stomach and for me to be able to I have digestive issues, and that's a good herb that I drink almost every day. So 4 is devote time to your heartfelt hobbies. This right here is like, I've learned to live from your heart space or do things from your heart space. Because when we're doing things from our heart space, we're doing it out of pure love, without expecting anything, without anything in return. We just basically doing it from our heart space, and that goes for everything. When you're in business, you want to follow your heart. Some people are still in jobs that they don't like. They are still there. I know that some people job, helps them build up your business if you have one on the side. But if you are unhappy in a place, why would you stay there? Whether it's a money, whether it's job, whether whatever the hell it is, why would you stay there and continue to lower your vibration? Because what? Because somebody told you couldn't have your own business? Because somebody told you that you have to work here? Because I mean, at this time, I'm going for people to work for yourself, okay? At this time, but it's coming that time to where you ain't gonna have no choice. And this coronavirus should have taught us a lot about that. So 5 is eat high vibrational foods, fruits and veggies. So fruits and veggies are highly vibrational because they come straight from Mother Earth. We're going to talk about that too. Mother Earth. Everything is Mother Earth, Mother Nature. So yeah, Mother Nature about to act up. Yeah, so eat high vibrational foods. I'm not talking about sweets. Sweets are not high vibrational. Like even giving it to the kids, it's just, oh my, it's so bad. That stuff that they have in this stuff, they probably don't put everything they have in there on the ingredient panel. We already know that. We already know that. Like that stuff is so bad. Like it's bad. I remember when I was a little girl, we used to drink a lot of Kool-Aid. That was in then, Kool-Aid. So a lot of black families made Kool-Aid at home, and that's why some of the older black communities have diabetes. They have high blood pressure. My grandma had high blood pressure. And I thought at one point that these diseases run through the family, and that's not true. You can easily stop a disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, whatever it is. You can stop it and reverse it now. Anything is reversible. Even HIV and AIDS is reversible. Yes, it is. They will let us believe that it's not, and that we just should just give up because there's no use for our bodies anymore. But that's no. You can definitely heal yourself. I'm here to show you how you can heal yourself. I'm going to give you the tools for you that you can heal yourself. Everybody is their own healer. So number 6 is appreciate and be in the moment. Ooh, so why are we always in the future? Like always, like, we are never in the present when the present is a present. The past, well, let me go up back. The past, the present, and the future is pretty much happening at the same time. The past is just when I said number 6, appreciate and be in the moment. The present is right now what I'm talking about. The future is me going to number 7. So I shouldn't even talk about number 7 right now if I haven't even got there. That's how our minds operate. It's like, I don't know if we're just used to like a microwavable where everything comes quick. Like, I'm not sure, but that's what's driving us insane too. That's what's driving a lot of depression and anxiety too. Worrying about something that haven't even happened yet, or that's another way you can raise your vibration by raising your thoughts, being able to think. I know you're not going to make positive all the time, but just being in a high vibration with thinking, positive, thinking about what you need to work on yourself. Think about just be in a moment. Sometimes you even gotta think. Just relax and meditate and rest your mind. I'm gonna tell you something, because my mind needs a break. When I tell you my mind don't sleep, when I'm asleep, I be awake. That's how awake my mind is. Like, I don't know how to shut it off. And I've been vibrating too. Is anybody else been vibrating? I don't know. I'm gonna investigate that. I don't know what that's about, but I've been vibrating lately. So that was number 6, is to stay in the moment, be in the moment right now in the present. The present is always the present because it gives you clues about how to not go in the past and how to not bring in the past into the future, if that makes sense. I know that was but it does make sense. So number 7 is listen. Ooh, I got a hard time with this. And I know a lot of people do, but we need to listen sometimes. We really don't listen. We don't listen to people in our household. We don't listen to people. We don't listen to spirits at all. We do not listen to our ancestors, I'm telling you, because they give us so many messages throughout just 1 minute. And you have to pay attention. You cannot walk around here and act like you are in a oblivion. You have to pay attention because they literally give us signs, signals every minute, second of, well, I'm not going to say that every second because they do have a life of their own, but they give us clues nonstop and they literally be laughing at us. Like, literally be laughing at us. So we need to practice listening more. Sometimes if you're talking or sometimes if you meet somebody, just sit and listen. Our listening skills are horrible. We don't listen. And I'm going to say that I'm I'm learning to. I'm learning to listen without responding. Sometimes we go off just the first thing. We always think we're being attacked. But if we can listen, yeah, I'm the type of person where I do read body language also. But I've learned to sometimes silence is best. Like, you don't have to say everything. Like, you don't have to do all of that. I've learned that. That's why I've been in my own energy. I've been protecting my energy so that I can know my energy, and so that I can know that if there is something that is foreign to me, I know that that's not my energy, and they can send back to sender. Like, for real. Like, people literally can they can try to lower your vibration, but but you have to accept it. If you accept, a person, continually trying to argue with you and trying to throw jabs at you, you don't have to respond to every argument. I'm telling you, because people will literally poke at you just so that you can get off of that high vibration. I noticed that high vibration is not it's not contagious as negative vibrations. It's like negative frequencies and negative vibrations. It's like they want somebody to join them so bad to where they will literally pick out people that's high vibrational. So you have to be careful, even the people that look like you, like, for real. So we have to learn how to listen to our bodies, listen to our ancestors, our spirit guides, our angels, whatever pantheon that you follow. Listen. They're always telling us things. They're always giving us the answers. The answers are always going to be within. Let me tell you how I found my birth time. My my birth certificate didn't even have my birth time on it. But I remember I had my mother's diary. And I'm going to talk about my mommy every time I come like on here. So, because she is me and I am her, the same with my grandmother, which has been around so much lately. Um, what was about? Okay, so I remember when I found my mom's diary, and there was a passage in there about it was on my birthday. I hope this is not too loud in the background, but it was on my birthday, and I read her diary, and I don't know how I came to the page where she talked about me being born and what day I was born on and the time that I was born on. And so when I wanted to find out my birth time, there was no way I can get it from the vital statistics to find out, my birth time. I don't know why they don't have it on. It's like a certain time where they don't have the time on the birth certificates to where now they do have the time on the birth certificates. And so when I wanted to, because I wanted to do like my astro and everything, and I think that it'd be more accurate if you have your birth time. But if not, I'm still think that it's pretty accurate. Sidereal especially. I'm gonna come back and talk about that too. So I remember that I read that, and I remember basically what I'm trying to say is I had completely forgot about that until I wanted to know my birth time again, and I completely just meditated on it and found my birth time because it was already within. My eyes had already picked up on it. I had already said it out of my mouth, which means it was already stored within me, or like I said, she is me and I am her. So I know exactly. I don't know how to put that. Like, so I know like how she thinks. I just know I can't really explain it. Some things is just not explainable in words. Okay, I'm used to telepathy, like for real. So number 8 is spend time in nature, park or beach. Like nature, Mother Nature is our mother. Like Mother Nature provides everything for us, just as well as our physical mothers provide milk from their breasts. Like Mother Earth provides everything: fresh water, um, green grass, herbs, different herbs and flowers. Medicinal herbs come from Mother Earth. Um, the sun is masculine, the moon is feminine, but we're going to get on that. I'm just going all off topic, but yes, going in nature and grounding yourself, going outside barefoot with your feet planted to the ground, feeling that energy come up from Mother Earth up into your feet, up into your legs, up into your heart space and your arms. Just feel that energy. It's so relaxing. Like, it's so relaxing. It's extremely. I have a garden outside right up under two pine cone trees. Pine cone trees are like good for protection. And so me and my kids, we go out there, we eat in the garden, we do schoolwork in the garden. I haven't cleaned it up because it's been cold here. So I haven't I really got to clean it up. I'm a neat freak. And my garden got to be clean too. But that's how I ground myself. But I don't put on shoes when I go outside. I walk, except for the cement. I hate cement. I don't like it. It's just man-made. I don't like the energy. I don't like the frequency that comes from it. But I do walk outside barefooted. My kids follow right behind me. But we have a lot of sticker birds too, so I think they learned to put their shoes on. I think they learned to put them shoes on. So number 9, listen to high vibrational frequency music. We have no idea how much of this music and the beats and the frequencies have on our consciousness. Like, we listen to anything and just digest it, and then we repeat things, and we wonder why certain things don't come or why certain things happen. You can't just be saying all type, like repeating these lyrics. Because these people who write these songs, they know why they write them, and they know the power of words. They know the power of spells. They know some things you should not repeat, especially music. Like, I've learned that. Even love, I'm a love child, and so I love R&B music. But some of it is like I cannot repeat because I don't want to be like. It's just I don't. It's just certain things I just not going to repeat. I've learned how to do that because I was wondering why. Everybody is like everybody wants to know about their love life. So I was wondering why it was a certain way, and it was because of the certain music I was listening to and the certain words I was repeating. So I've just changed that around a little bit. Now I still listen to my love and heart and R&B now. So don't even try. I'm not gonna change that. But I changed the like of what I'm gonna sing, like what I'm gonna repeating back. Okay. But high vibrational music, they can go for like high frequencies. Yeah, that's why I love Michael Jackson music. His music, regardless of what you thought about him, his music was at a high vibrational frequency. None of the music of Michael Jackson's made you feel well. Yeah, I know all his songs. Probably might have been three of them. That's kind of like well, it didn't. It still didn't put you in a sad state. It just put you in this compassionate humanitarian state. That's what his music does. Like it's that party, high vibrational music. Like people like didn't understand why I was such a Michael Jackson freak, and that's just why. The purity of it and the respect. Like you can't listen to music these days without them calling you a bitch or a hoe. Like who is you really talking to? Like we don't want to hear that. We don't, like you ain't got no other word for a woman to say in your raggedy ass music, but bitch he'll hold it. Like come on now, and ladies stop even repeating that. That's not even cute. I don't like when women call each other bitches. Hey, like no. We need to stop doing that. That's not cute. And they let's not even go into that. That's gonna be a whole other topic. All right, let's go to number 10. Movement, dance, yoga, and walk. I love to walk. I love to walk around the neighborhood. Like I have walked long ways. I have walked pregnant. I love to walk. It's therapeutic. It's like it gives you time. It's like meditation to me. When you're I don't know why the hell I'm talking in this microphone and the day not even on. I'm about to sell this thing because I'm about sick of it. It doesn't work on my MacBook at all. So I don't know. Like I really just want another microphone. I'm gonna probably sell this one or give it away because I'm not liking what it's doing. And that's probably it probably has had its how do you say it? It probably has had its time with me. So now it's probably time for me to, you know, let somebody else have their time with it. You know what I'm trying to say. But I only had 10 for raising our vibrations. I'm gonna come back for more. Um, I'm gonna be a little bit more consistent. I promise I am. But I've been so busy doing other things. I have something I want to share that I'll be back on here that I may come on and I may explain each thing. Just to give you like an idea. I like to talk. Maybe I don't even know why I'm not on here more because I really like to talk. I don't really be having a lot of people to talk to, but I love to talk and release my thoughts, release energy, and this podcast is like a reminder for me. It's like a notepad, not like a notepad, but it's kind of like a checklist of things that I've gone through. And then when I come back, I'm going to come back to see how much I have progressed. Like right now, I'm working on being more vulnerable. That was going to be the original topic, but I just added on to this. I'm working on being more vulnerable. I noticed I'm definitely not vulnerable, and it just come from protecting, I guess, what I thought was protecting myself. I don't cry in front of people. Like I can I can hold it really good. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I kind of like do it on my own. Without people around, and it's because I don't want like it ain't like I don't want sympathy. I just don't want pity. Yeah, I don't like that word. I don't want pity. I just have to release. Like I'm working on being more vulnerable with people because I'm definitely not vulnerable. Not even in my personal life. I'm not. Maybe with one other person. Well, no, I'm not with him either. Nope. I'm not as I should be, and it's like a protection mechanism. I even noticed that I push people away too, just to not get hurt or just to not feel Like, you ever had sometimes where you just feel a bunch of emotions to where, true story, where you just feel like it's like the emotions are so strong that it's like this shit is too good to be true now. Like it's too good to be true. That's like where I'm at right now. And it's kind of like I shouldn't be questioning myself, but like I said, this like kind of like when things are new to us, we seem to kind of take a step back because sometimes we don't know what to expect. But I have some other stories I want to share with y'all too. A journey that I just started, but I'm gonna wait on that. But this is a timestamp of right now. Today is December 16th. So I want this to be a timestamp of where I am as far as being vulnerable. You know, I'm not saying with everybody, and I'm definitely not saying I'm gonna go on social media and start crying no damn every day. I'm definitely not doing that. Okay, I'm not talking about that kind of vulnerability. I'm talking about people that I'm close with. You know, need to be more expressive and more open, I guess. Okay, yeah, being calm is my priority now. Yeah, and I've learned how to not take things so personal. That's just, oh my God. A lot of this stuff I realized came from my childhood and from my mother passing at a young age. That kind of like messed with my confidence a whole lot. Yeah, people can say, "Oh, get over it. It was so long ago." Yeah, we'll see if you say that same thing when you lose a parent. You would never get over that. I don't give a damn if you was 3. You would never get over it. Never ever, especially if he was close as I was with my mother. I don't like I'm not sad about it because I know she's here. I feel her all the time. But the physicality, not being able to hug her and say, well, I can say mama, but it's just different. It's different. Being yeah, it's just different. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I know this was long-winded and some kind of off the topic, but I haven't been here in a long time, so I had to catch you up. It's only 26 minutes. You'll be okay. You will be okay. So until next time, my guys and goddesses, I hope that you all take care of yourself. I hope that you put you as a priority. And until next time, peace.